Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening here, or morning, or afternoon, or wherever you're at, or whatever you're doing. Got some interesting information to share with everybody today, and going to show you how to, really, I'm going to give you 5 tips that can really show you how to really get big results online. I've got something new that I'm starting here. I'm going to be doing some daily training just to really help people to get to the next level, whatever it is that they're working on. And I've got a really, cool concept of ideas and strategies and all kind of cool things that I'll be sharing pretty much on a day-to-day basis. So you definitely want to make sure that you subscribe to my channel, so you don't miss out on any of these daily trainings and a lot of cool stuff we're going to be doing. I got like a long list of things that I definitely want to cover, and I'm actually going to call this the Home Biz Hustle Show. So I'm going to show you how to really take your home business, because a lot of us, of course, because of everything that's going on in the world with the pandemic and all that, a lot of people working from home, whether they're doing it with their job or maybe they're just wanting to start their own business from home. I'm going to show you how we've been able to do it, how we've been able to really have a lot of success online and really help a lot of people to do the same, and really give you the details of what you're going to need yourself to start getting results, bigger results online. So maybe you've been marketing online before and maybe haven't had that, any really good results or any impactful results, anything that can really impact your lifestyle. Well, I'm going to show you a lot of cool things. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff over the next several days, weeks, months to come. So you definitely want to make sure that you are plugged in and don't miss out anything. So again, like I was saying, this is the Home Biz Hustle Show with, of course, your hosts, Steve and Rachel, and we'll be having some special guests and all that coming on. And I'm normally going to start these trainings pretty much on a I guess for me it's in the morning. It's like 11 a.m. in the morning, but I guess East Coast, that's I guess what, 2 p.m. East Coast time. So 11 here I'm here in Las Vegas, so it's around 11 a.m. So of course it's not that time now, but I just wanted to hop on just to kind of give you guys a little insight of what's to come. So again, the Home Biz Hustle Show. Let me show you something really quick. So we're going to be kicking things off today, and to give you guys a little insight on how things are going to be working. So with that said, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, guys. And we'll be having some different episodes where I'm just going to be either looking at a lot of different things that you're doing and kind of giving you some feedback. Also we're giving you the ability to ask questions, and I just answer questions. Where it just be a whole episode of just me answering questions. So asking me anything, and I'll just be able to hopefully help you and give you enough value for you to really take action and move forward in whatever it is that you're working on. So with that said, guys, here, I see Bobby's on. What's up, bro? How you doing? Glad you can make it. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it here. What I want to talk about today on the inaugural episode of Home Biz Hustle is something that I think a lot of people want, a lot of people strive for, and that's really just to have success. That's really just to get results in whatever it is that you're marketing, whether you have your own traditional business, maybe you're doing insurance, real estate, maybe you're wanting to build a brand online like a lot of people are doing, or maybe some type of sales job or what have you. Or maybe you're in affiliate marketing. Maybe you're marketing online, marketing a lot of people's different products and services and getting a commission for every sale. Or maybe you're in network marketing and you're wanting to build an organization of affiliates or reps, and and really do some incredible things there. So whatever it might be, I know your goal is to crush it, right? That's really what you want. But how do you do that? And let me just kind of break a lot of this down here. I got my notes here. Now, one thing that you want to look at, the biggest part of your success isn't really going to be in the company, the product, or even per se the system. Okay. A lot of it is going to be you. Okay. It's going to be what you do and how you represent yourself online to attract success to you. And that's really what you have to do online. It's not about finding the right opportunity or the right service or system or whatever. All those things can help. Granted, yes, if you got a good company, you're really passionate about it, great products and services or whatever, or a great system or what have you, all those have a place in that formula. Absolutely. But the biggest part of that recipe is going to be you in putting yourself in front of whatever it is that you're offering. That's really what you got to do. And if you don't do that, that's why people tend to really struggle a lot from what I've seen over the years, even myself, because I'm not speaking, a lot of people see things that we've done and say, oh yeah, they've always had success. Wrong. Wrong. That wasn't the case. I was I was struggling for years and years and years before we really started really crushing it online. And and I'm going to kind of go through some of this here. Let me look here. Again, like I said, most people believe it starts with your business. It doesn't. Again, it starts with you. And here's the thing that you really got to understand. A lot of times, this is what I see. What happens when a lot of people are marketing, when they're starting out with a new business or whatever. This is typically what I see. A lot of people that start in the business, maybe you're a school teacher, truck driver, a manager, or whatever your occupation, working at a factory, whatever you do for a living. And then all of a sudden you have this bright idea. You know what? I want to start making money on the internet. I want to build a business online using social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I see all these people just making, incredible amounts of income using these platforms. This is what I want to do because I'm just tired of going to work. And if you're tired, I get it because I was tired as well. And so I'm seeing all this stuff online and all this success, and I'm like, man, these people aren't any better than me. I could do what they're doing. And so you start, but a lot of times people don't know where to begin. Okay. And that's what creates a lot of the issues. A lot of people don't know where to begin. So success really doesn't happen for them. So that's a big deal. And then what I also see is we're spamming links. You know how a company, you join some company or whatever, an affiliate program, whatever, and you have the company would give you like a marketing link right here. Here's your marketing link. Share this with everybody and everybody's going to sign up, right? And so we do that, and we post our link on Facebook, we post it on Instagram, we do all that stuff, and I can talk about this because I've done it. And we're just sharing the facts of the company. Hey, you can do this with this, and it has that, and we're just sharing all the facts, right? The boring facts. And then we wonder why it doesn't work. It doesn't help. And what happens a lot of times, people really don't, relate to what you're doing. And so you never get any sales. You never really do what you really want to or what you set out for, because the strategy that you're using isn't converting people into leads and sales. So that's a big issue that a lot of people have. Spamming links. It just doesn't work. Especially now it's all about connecting. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. Here, another one is a lot of times we're just so busy. We get in something. We don't want to look at any training. We don't want to really look at how things are set up. Like, normally we just want to go straight to our marketing link. So, hey, I just joined this company. Where's my marketing link? I need to get this marketing link out to everybody right now, like today. And they think that activity is going to yield results. And probably 9 times out of 10, it's not. If not 10 times out of 10. And that's what a lot of people do. They skip going through the trainings, normally an opportunity or who your team is on, or even training videos on YouTube or whatever. You skip all that. And hey, I just need to get my link out, Steve. You don't understand. I got to make some money like right now, like yesterday. I need to get this link out. Then they get the link out and nothing happens. Reason why is because you skip the training, you skip the process, you're skipping processes, you're skipping the method and strategies that's going to help you to yield results. Okay, because remember, your business is just a business. It's just an offer. Remember, if we're on social media, if you're on social media, you're getting pitched stuff every single day, multiple times a day, not just on the internet. When you walk outside your house, driving down the highway, the street, everybody's selling something. You've got to find ways to connect with people, okay, through the noise. And I'm going to share with you 5 different ways. There's more, but I'm going to share 5 different ways on how you can break through the noise and really start getting the results. No BS. This isn't a fluff training. I'm going to tell you exactly things that you're going to need to do on the Home Biz Hustle Show. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Again, so don't skip stuff. Learn, understand, and I'll throw this before I go to the next step. A lot of times when I join a business, not even a lot of times, every time we join, like if it's something that I really want to promote, let's say I join some new affiliate marketing program, maybe I create my own product or whatever, like we've done, system, training course, what have you. I'm not going to start promoting, so I'm just kind of come from the perspective of, let's say I join some new network marketing company or new affiliate marketing company. I just joined. Let's say I just hit enter. Boom. Just joined. Okay. What I'm probably going to do over the next 24 to 48 hours, maybe longer, depending on what I really want to do with that opportunity. If it's something that I'm really going to go hard on and I really want people to really see what I'm going to be doing, first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at everything in the back office. I want to know what this company is offering from the rooter to the tutor. I mean, from everything. It's an old little saying from way back in the day. But again, I want to learn everything. Okay. I don't want to know everything. I just want to be familiar with everything in the back office, if that makes sense. I don't need to memorize where everything is at in the back office. I just need to be familiar. So when I'm bringing people on and they ask me a question, maybe I don't know the answer, but I know where to go get it. Make sense? So I want to be familiar, and then I want to set up my marketing strategy. Okay, how am I going to do this? Am I going to make a marketing system? Me and my wife are going to make a marketing system for it, for the team, or am I just going to make a page myself? And normally what I'll do is I'll create like a little capture page. Not really, well, sometimes a capture page, but basically a basic page that will have a video of me at the top. Normally another video of me kind of giving my version of the presentation or whatever the company's offering. I always have to do that, okay? Because it's not about the information. It's about sharing the information that excites me to others. That makes sense? I don't want to just give you the regular information. I want to share it with you maybe the way that I see it, and hopefully you'll see it how I see it. Okay, whether I'm good at doing presentations or not, but that's typically what I do. I'm not saying that everybody has to do that, but I think it's always crucial that you share your insight on why you joined that business and what makes it so exciting for you. Okay, and then third, I'll have a video, maybe a corporate, if they got like some kind of corporate presentation, or maybe somebody else that's been in it for a while, or some leader or CEO or somebody did some type of presentation. I'll add that. So the stuff that I don't cover in my little, here's what I think, Steve, type of video. Here's what I think, type of video. I'll still have a corporate video there at the bottom. So if they want a little bit more information on the company and the product or service, they can get that information there. But I need for them to see it from my perspective first, if that makes sense. And that's how we get a lot of sales when we do a lot of marketing. So just kind of keep that in mind. Don't skip the preparation. Okay. And so I might spend a few days before I even tell anybody until I got everything set up. All right. So, again, and then of course, a lot of people skip the preparation. One, they don't know where to begin. They're spamming links. They skip a lot of the important steps of preparing to market that business, which leads to one, they do a little bit of activity, but they still get no leads, no sales. And then of course they have a hard time staying consistent. So they do a little bit today or tomorrow, nothing's happening. And usually after a week or so, they just kind of fizzle out. And there's even more things that a lot of people do as well. But you definitely want to make sure that you're not skipping and you're not spamming. Remember, it's all about you. Let me kind of break this down here. I've got 5 tips here. Okay, we're gonna break this down. All right, so number 1. Okay, this is the first thing that you need to do. You need to make a decision. Okay, it's 2021. I don't know what 2020 was for you. I mean, I know it's hard for a lot of people in business and even just in life in general. And our hearts go out to a lot of people that are going through a lot of different things out there. But what you're going to need to do if you're wanting to be an entrepreneur, if you're wanting to be a successful entrepreneur, what you're going to have to do is make a decision to win. Okay. Now, it sounds all metaphysical and all that stuff, and screw all that. I'm just keeping it 100. You're going to have to make a decision. Hey, I've been in this situation for a while. I'm done. I'm tired of it. And I've got to do whatever it might be, whatever you want to do or whatever you're working on. Make a decision that you're going to need to do that. Whatever you need to do to win. And when I look back, when we struggled for years trying to market on the internet, and I think, and this is a little personal, and this is my safe place where I can kind of share, what we do and what we've been through. When my mother got sick and things were getting really, really tight because we had to help, take care of her. Some of you may have heard this story. I'll tell it on another video in its entirety. But long story short, my mother got sick. It was a very big financial strain on me and my wife and our family unit. And, I had to, at that point, after all the failure for years, making a little money here, there. When I mean little money, I mean like $100 here, $25 this month, no money the next month, $75 over the next 3 months. I'm keeping it, it's real. Okay. So we always made some money here and there, but it was like small change, like enough. Hey, we made $50 this week. Now we can go to the movies, so it wasn't any life-changing income. But until that situation happened in our family, and I was like, hey, I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, because my wife was working, I was working. We're gonna have to do something. And that's a different kind of thinking when you have to do something versus when you just want, we want to make money online. We want to live a better lifestyle, but it's a different feeling when you have to do something. That's where we were 2011, 2012. Okay. So that's when things started changing, when I started putting in the right activity and things started making, man, when I first started doing the right activity, making videos and stuff like that, 90 days later, we both quit our jobs, and it hasn't been that bad since. Okay. But it was the decision, making the decision to win and do the right activity that made all the difference in the world. And I'm gonna come back to some of the comments here in just a moment here, guys. And let me kind of go through this really quick. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you got to start branding you with videos. I just mentioned it just a moment ago. All those years, oh my God, when I think back on it, all those years of struggling, trying to do different things on the internet, making a little money here, no money most of the time, still working, because we still work for a living. We both had our jobs and kids and family and all that stuff and stresses and everything that comes along with just living today. But we always tried to do different things on the side, and we made little money here and there, but it never was anything impactful that really made a big, huge difference. Not until we started creating videos online. Because before, all I used to do was just send out links to whatever the company was. I never shared my story. I never let people into what we're doing. And when we started doing that, it worked. I heard leaders and gurus talk about this all the time for at least over the last couple years by that time. But I just thought, that probably won't work for me because I've never done video. This is how I'm thinking. I can see how it's working for them because they're really good. I mean, that guy is really good at videos, or that gal is she's a beast. I can see why she's having a lot of success when she's doing videos and webinars and all that. But I'm like, I've never really done that before, so I don't know if people are gonna really, gravitate to me. Who am I to make a video to share something with you? This is how I'm thinking for at least a couple years, until something came up and I'm like, well, I don't have anything to lose. Let me just see what happens. I'll just start. And from me starting, things changed. Videos changed everything. Okay. Literally everything. Okay. In our business. It wasn't overnight, but me making one video and then making another one a couple weeks later, then another one maybe like a month, almost a month later. And in the midst of us moving from Dallas to Las Vegas, incredible things started happening. Really 3 videos got me off my job. It's weird. I know things are even more, visible when it comes to videos, but it was a big deal then. And it's still a big deal today. So I would encourage you, start branding yourself. Okay. You've got to do that. There's no more room for debate about that. A lot of people are at home right now. Keep that in mind. A lot of people are sitting at home all day long because of what's going on with the pandemic and all that. So it gives you the ability to share your thoughts with people and make connections. That's how you build an audience. And that's really what makes all the difference. So again, start making videos. That's number 2. Number 3 is stay consistent with it. Okay. Consistency is what is the key. Yeah, you're probably not going to be good when you first start. But being a part of this particular show is definitely going to help you. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel and like this video. Give this video a like as well. So it definitely helps the channel out, and it lets me know other, the types of videos that I need to make for you guys and stuff like that. So if you like certain videos, I'm okay. I'll make more videos like that as well to help people move to the next stage. So again, stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, it's going to be the death of your business, or it's going to create more struggle and more frustration. So start. And again, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a lot of different things and stuff like that when it comes to creating videos and being creative. We'll be covering a lot of stuff. I'll be sharing thoughts and strategies and methods and all kind of cool things, on this, on the Home Biz Hustle Show. Plus, who knows a whole lot more. We'll be doing some fun stuff, guys. We'll be doing some fun stuff. So that's number 3. Definitely stay consistent. Number 4, learn from other leaders. Definitely follow people that are doing what you want to do. So if you got some people who are making the types of income and doing the different things on if they're marketing the way that you want to market, follow those individuals and then just copy them. I don't mean like copy word for word. I mean, if they're making videos, you start making videos. If you're in a business and you see other people making videos about your particular product or service, you start making some of those videos as well from your perspective. I mean, a lot of people just want to use other people's stuff, which is fine. But remember, people join people. People buy from people, okay? Not businesses, So you want to make sure that, and I have a rule. I put everything that we do in front of whatever we're marketing. If I'm marketing a product or an affiliate program, or network marketing program or whatever, you're going to see me first before you even see the details of what the company offers. I got to make that connection with you first because I already know what you're going to do. In a lot of cases, what a lot of people would do, because I've done it, well, people would just send me how people like on Facebook and, or even in your email inbox, you get these emails, hey, join this opportunity and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I open those emails up just to see what's going on out there. And there have been times in my career where I've seen those types of things. And even before we started having success, where I would click on, one of those emails or one of those DMs on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And I open it up and I look at this opportunity and I'm like, you know what? That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. And my next step is but remember, I don't know the person. You know how you just get these random emails from just people. You don't even really know who they are. You don't know how they got your information or whatever. You just got an email. Well, I didn't know. A lot of times I don't even know who that person is, but I'll look at the email, and then sometimes I'm like, hey, That's pretty cool. And then normally what I'll do next is I'll go to YouTube, type in the name of whatever the company is, just so I can see who's doing what, right? Who's crushing it, right? Who would I want to join? Because this person that sent me email, I don't even know who this person is, So let me go online, and I'll go online and I'm looking at what other people are doing and how they're winning and this, that, and the other thing. And typically I'll make a connection with one of those individuals, whether it's male, female, whoever, right? I'll just make a connection. Normally somebody that I kind of see myself in, or somebody that I can get some value from, right? And I'll wind up joining them. How many of you done that before? I've done it, right? And that's typically what people do. So what I like to do is, and I've had a lot of people sign up with me over the years on a lot of different things. And I ask them, maybe we have a conversation like, how'd you find me? And they say, well, somebody sent me a message or somebody, whatever. I didn't really know that individual. So I did some research and I kept seeing your videos pop up. And I'm like, and I like what you were saying and like the things that you were offering. And it all made sense how you was explaining everything. I said, hey, if I'm going to join this deal, I'm going to join this guy. Or, hey, that's what a lot of people do. Okay. Some people might go there and be like, hey, well, I don't like Steve, but I like this person over here because I like what they're saying, kind of fits what, you see what I'm saying? So everybody will find whoever connects with them the most. And that's how you got to look at it. So that's why typically I always make videos first when I'm sharing information. I don't share links. I share stories. That makes sense? It's a difference. Yeah. I'll tell you where to go to sign up, but you got to hear my story first. Right? Make sense? So that's how it really works. So remember, so that was number 4, learn from others. And when you're learning from other leaders, like what I just kind of shared with you, that's a hint, right? That's one way on how I was able to really crush it. And I remember years ago, it hit me one day when I joined this individual that I saw on YouTube and this opportunity. And it hit me like maybe 2 days later. I was trying to figure out how is this 21-year-old kid making $4,000 or $5,000 a week. And it hit me. I'm like, oh, it hit me like a ton of bricks. He's got all these YouTube videos talking about this opportunity. I get it now. So I see he's not going out selling all this stuff. People are just coming to him with their credit card in hand. And then it made me think, I'm like, man, that's how I joined him. I didn't talk to him. I just saw his content, made sense. He wasn't the one that exposed me. Somebody else sent me the information, but when I did the research, I watched like an hour of a lot of his different videos, spent like an hour or two just watching a lot of his content. I'm like, I'm sold, and signed up. But it didn't hit me then. It hit me like 2 or 3 days later. I was like, oh, that's what I got to do. I just got to make a lot of video content, and people would just come to me. And that's exactly what happened. That's how we got off our job, marketing that opportunity. It didn't matter what the opportunity was. It was how we were marketing. Okay. Again, learning from others that are getting results. Do what they do and you'll get the results. Never mind the company. Do what they're doing and you'll get the same results. Okay. So that's pretty much how I got started, really. I mean, in making videos. I saw him doing it and I said, hey, if it's working for this 20-year-old kid, right, 20, 21, or however old he was at the time, I'm not making $4,000 or $5,000 a week right now. He is, and I can see it, and I can see that it's definitely happening. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, and we did, and boom, the rest is history. Number 5, personal development. You're definitely going to have to learn from others and build your wealth of understanding how to market. Okay, one, you're going to have to grow mentally. You're not gonna be the same person. Yeah, I know you want to make 6 figures a year from home. Wouldn't that be lovely, right? You want to make $10,000 a month or a week or whatever. Great, amazing, but you're not gonna be the same person to do that. If you're normally getting whatever you make on your job and you want to start making $10,000, $20,000 a month, you're not gonna be the same person. You'll be the same person, but you're gonna be different when it comes to entrepreneurship. You're gonna see things differently. Okay, you're going to have to grow. And the way that you grow is learning from others, coaching, training, tools, resources, learn, and again, go through the personal development, follow people. There's a lot of great motivational speakers out there. And some of my favorites that I've listened to over the years, Eric Thomas, I like Eric Thomas. He just breaks it down. E.T., the hip hop preacher. Um, some other ones are Jim Rohn. So if you're like in network marketing, he's a really really good business philosopher. A lot of different people. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I mean, Robert Kiyosaki. I mean, I've learned from a lot of different motivational speakers and people that Gary Vaynerchuk. And a lot of other people as well that I call mentors. So you definitely want to have you some digital mentors for sure, and follow and listen. Get your understanding up, because you got to be ready, because being an entrepreneur isn't easy. It's easier than it was way back in the day prior to the internet and everything. It's way easier. It's way more practical now. Anybody can really win today. You don't have to be good. You just got to be consistent. That's really, now, prior to social media and all that stuff that's going on now, you really had to be good. You really did. But now, because you basically are a media company, I mean, right now, you can reach millions of people from the comfort of your own home. But before, back in the day, it was hard to do that. But now it's definitely possible. So I just wanted to kind of share that. Now, moving on here. So that was number 5. Again, guys, these things can definitely help you to really make a difference. And I'm just really excited to kind of share some of this stuff. So, and again, here, I've learned over the years that once you focus on you, and again, a lot of this is about you. If you notice, it's not about, I'll do some different things about systems and tools and resources. We're going to do a lot on the Home Biz Hustle Show. All those things work. All those things can help. But none of it works if you're not promoting you, if that makes sense, right? You've got to make sure that you are promoting you. And if you don't promote you, all this other stuff, it doesn't even matter. I'm just letting you know. You want to tell stories, you want to make videos, you want to post, share, and engage on social media. Again, I talked about personal development. You want to just make noise, get loud with your opportunity, get loud with your venture. Be loud. You can't be a secret agent if you're trying to have success online. I don't know a lot of successful secret agents, in business. You need to be visible. You need to let people know who you are and what you represent, and just get around the right people. That's really the main thing. And that's what really separates a lot of people from the people that are just kind of playing around, versus the people that are really, really serious. And I take my business very serious, which is the reason why we create a lot of content. There are challenges and stuff that I put on myself to really help, one, me become better, and two, to give more value to people. And one of our challenges I've been wanting to do is what I'm doing now is a daily type of, I just want more content. And one way that I can get more value content is just going live and just having conversations with you guys and really helping you. So let me see here. I see a few people here. Let me look at a few comments here. Let me see. Kim, what's up, Kim? I see you here. I see you on here. I see you. See the course are you truly interesting and not boring. I love the way you put the courses together. We'll be talking about doing courses and all that. It's definitely, when you're marketing online, it's definitely about providing value to people. That's the key. Remember, people are people, and people want to, they want to know what's in it for them. And a lot of times people just want to make sure that they're getting help and assistance. And those are some of the things that can definitely help. Let me see here. Let me see. We got Bobby had 10. You see, Bobby says, here, let me, matter of fact, let me put here. I'll put some of those on the screen here. Courses are truly interesting and not boring. I love the way you put the courses together. Thanks, Kim. Really appreciate that. And let's see, Bobby says here, let me move this down a little bit. I was in that situation 2018, had bills due that week and went through losing everything because I just came out of a lung surgery, couldn't work, yet I had all these bills due. Yeah, dude, that's sorry you went through that. I mean, I think we all have our own story and our own different things that come up in life, and we just have to have the strength to get through it. But you know what? You know what's interesting, Bobby, though, is a lot of times that's really because, and I'm speaking on myself. For me, I kind of knew what needed to be done, but I think it just took getting into a place to where there was no other option. And sadly, that's typically how a lot of us are. Not all, because some people are self-starters. I was always a self-starter. I was always doing things, but I was doing things the wrong way, and being a little hard-headed. Okay, because I didn't want to make videos. I didn't want to do all that. I didn't want to be all out like that. I just wanted people to buy. I just wanted to make money. Can I just make some money, please? But I don't want to have to do all that stuff. But it took putting your pride aside to say, you know what? Obviously, these people are making a lot of money. Obviously, what they're doing is working. It's not just one person. It's not just two people. It's a lot of different people from a lot of different niches, from a lot of different backgrounds that I've been studying for months, if not a few years, that are crushing this internet marketing stuff. And the one thing that they all have in common is that they all make video content. So who am I to say that is not going to work for me or whatever? Obviously it's working for them. Let me do it, and boom, things just happen. So, but it took me to get into a bad situation to really be like, hey, well, I don't know what else to do. This spamming is not working. Me spamming my phone list, that ain't working. Me spamming all over social media, that's obviously not working either. I'm still in the same situation. Let me do it the way they're doing it, and let's just see what happens. What I got to lose, I just got to go to work tomorrow. So I'm not going to lose anything if I start making this kind of content. And I am so glad and appreciative from a lot of the mentors who I followed and even learned from, that they put those methods out there for me to learn from it, because it changed our lives, for sure. Let's see here. Just checking. See, 2018, I was, dealing with severe chest pains due to lung surgery. I had to quit my job and hustle full time. Yep. I did DoorDash and Lyft, and let me see, came with JB and you, and went online. Hey, Bobby. Hey, I'm glad we were able to help. You can do it. Anybody watching this content, this video, I really mean it. I mean, this isn't like back in the day when they said, hey, just keep hope alive and you'll make it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Those days are gone. Because of the internet and because of social media, because of YouTube, Facebook, all the, technology, the cameras that are on our phones now, oh my God. I mean, it's like unbelievable compared 10 years ago. 5 years ago. It's like totally different almost. Completely different 10 years ago. So it just, what's possible, whatever your dream is, whatever you want to do, it's definitely possible in 2021. We got all the tools, we got all the resources. All we have to do is just go to work with it. But we got to use the right methods. Okay? We got to use the right methods. Without the right strategy and methods with these tools and resources and all this stuff, it doesn't matter. Because I know a lot of people using Facebook and YouTube and different things, and they're doing it the wrong way, and it's not working for them, because they're the one element that they really need is them. And even if they're using YouTube, they're using other people's videos. They're trying to leave themselves out of the equation. Yeah, you can share other videos of other people that's maybe doing something that you're doing as well. That's great, but you cannot forget about you. You can't forget about you. You gotta put you in front of it as well, because if you're just putting other people's stuff out there, you're driving interest to them. Make sense? How do I know? Trust me, I know. I've had the conversations. Me and my wife, we've had the privilege to have enrolled thousands of people into all kinds of stuff over the last I guess 8 years or so. Thousands, if not tens of thousands. I don't know. Whole lot of people, thousands upon thousands of people, and I've had thousands of conversations with people as well. And a lot of those are people that I generated that contact or that relationship, and then some of them came by way of some other means, and a lot of it is just because people would share the content that we would create, and they would want to connect with us. So a lot of, and again, it's okay to use other people. I'm not saying don't use other people's content. Yes, leverage other people's content. Just don't forget about you. You gotta, if I'm sharing someone's content, I'm still in front of their content, if that makes sense. If I want to share a video, I'll probably make a video. I take their video or make a video sharing their content. Like, hey, thanks for watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching this, or hopping on live or whatever. Hey guys, I got to share something with you. You got to hear this from my business partners, such and such, such and such, whoever, Mr. Whoever, or Mrs. Whoever. You got to listen to what they're saying about this opportunity. It's going to blow your mind. And when you're done watching this, contact me. Let me know, because, hey, I've got something special for you. But hey, check this out, and then let me know if you really like what you hear. But you see what I'm doing here? I'm just kind of rambling here, but the method is still the same. I'm in front of the person, introducing them. I can't let them forget about me. Make sense? Because they're going to remember, because I'm talking to them. When I share the video, that person's not talking to them. I'm talking to them. Make sense? I'm talking to my audience, my viewer, the person that connected with my content. Then I can share that information. So that's just my idea. Hey guys, we'll take a few questions possibly. I'll have some other episodes where we'll ask way more, give you guys the ability to ask a lot of questions or whatever. But I would say the main thing as I wrap up, while you might be thinking of a question that you might want to ask, what you really want to do, guys, is when you're in your journey of marketing online, you have to make sure that you put you in front of it. Okay? This is a major tip here, guys. Major. Okay? And it can make you a lot of money. Okay? You've got to put you. I know some of us are scared. Some of us are unsure. I was unsure in the beginning as well. Remember, I did not want to do this. Okay, now I'm kind of known for videos. I mean, you're speaking to a guy that did not want to make videos. I just want people to go to my website, watch whatever videos there that the company provided or whatever, and I just want them to just pull out their card and buy. That's what I wanted, but it was not working like that. And when I changed it, that one little change changed everything. That one element has kept me and my wife self-employed for almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in September, the last time we punched the clock. Now, I'm not saying that to impress, and I'm just keeping it 100. It'd be 9 years this September, 2021, the last time I had to clock in on a job. And what made the difference was it wasn't the company that we were promoting at the time. It wasn't the compensation plan, that the company provided. It wasn't the system that we were using. It was the video content of me, allowing people into our world and giving them the ability to get to know me, like me, and trust me online. That's what did it. And it wasn't just from one person, two people. I remember when I didn't have any followers. When I made that first video, I didn't have any reputation on the internet. Just a guy working at T-Mobile. So I mean, who was I to challenge that? Who was I to debate that at the time? And I say this, and it was so funny when I go back to that time and saw how things started to scale up after about a month when I made a few videos. It wasn't like I was getting a lot of sales at the time, but after about a month, And I wasn't making a lot of videos because I was working like crazy too. So I didn't have a lot of time to make a lot of stuff. And this was in the kind of early days too. But I only had like a couple videos. And then all of a sudden I just started getting calls from people from all over the country from my video. And that's what they would say. Hey, I saw your YouTube video. That's what they would always say. Hey, I saw your video on YouTube. Hey, you know, hey, I saw your video. Hey, this Steve? Yeah. Hey, I was watching your video on YouTube and he said, give you a call. It was ridiculous. And fast forward to September when we quit our jobs, and I'm like, babe, I remember us having a discussion at the Olive Garden one night, right when I had quit my job, and I was like, babe, we should have been doing this like 2-3 years ago. I said, all those, and I'm thinking over the last couple years, think in your mind the last couple years where you're like, man, I could have used a lot more extra income. Or, when things would happen and you get a flat tire or whatever, you got whatever, right? And it just, you don't have the cash flow. How many times I'm like, man, if that's all we had to do back then was just start making freaking videos. Hard-headed, not listening, thinking I know everything because I've been trying to do all this stuff for so long, but it was staring me right in front of my face because I was seeing other people doing it, but I was seeing them, but I wasn't seeing them, if that makes sense. And then when I started, that's what they're doing. I see what they're doing. Man, they think they're slick. I see what they're doing. They're just making content, building relationships with people, and people just buy from them because they know, like, and trust them. That was the key. And everything changed from there. So, but hey guys, let me look here. Let's see here. Let me see. Bobby says, been doing trading crypto, blah, blah, blah. I got frustrated with, I didn't mean to do blah, I'm just kind of speeding this up a little bit. I got frustrated with affiliate marketing back in the day, but now we have a ton of options online than we had in 2018. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of options out there for sure. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of different things inside of Home-Based Hustle that can really help a lot of people too. Just different tools, resources, different things that we'll be using. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff. I've got a list of different things that we'll have, on a lot of the episodes here. Let's see here. Let me look here. Let me look here. We got Joey. What's up, Joey? What do you say to the guy just can't seem to join anything, but is highly interested? Interested. So what do you say to a guy just can't seem to join? So I guess what you're saying, you're in something and you've been talking to an individual. Let me know if this is correct. And they seem interested in whatever it is that you're marketing or whatever, but they still haven't bought or purchased. Let me know if that's correct or not. But if not, I can still kind of answer that question. A lot of that is, one, maybe do a 3-way phone call with maybe one of your other experts, or really even outside of that is just have a conversation with them. Say, hey, you like what you see? Yes. How much money do you need to make? Ask them, for this to be worth your time, what do you need to earn, every week, every month or whatever, for this to be, obviously you like it, you like the company, you like the service, you like whatever, you like everything, but you haven't joined yet. What do you need to earn? If you're going to do this, what do you need to earn? And have them tell you that, well, I need to make, a couple $1,000s a month. Okay, great. Now, if I could show you how to make a couple $1,000s a month with ABC opportunity, whatever that might be, and show you exactly the blueprint on what you can follow, the systems that you can use, the methods that you can take advantage of, the strategies and the activity, and to make that $2,000 a month, would you be ready to join tonight? Yeah. Okay, great. Send them the information, have them sign up, and then you go through. I'm sure whatever you have, I'm sure you have some kind of onboarding process, some kind of training that will show that individual how to make or earn or whatever. And that's typically what I would do. And that's typically what I do with a lot of people that, maybe, they're interested because they keep asking me questions, but they haven't joined yet, or for whatever reason, they just always got questions or whatever. And I'm like, well, hey, we're like on day 5 and you're still asking questions, right? And I've answered all your questions, and I would just take them through that process and say, hey, if you're going to do it, let's do it. You're not going to know, and a lot of that is just fear. People are just so afraid of the unknown. And a lot of times they're an employee. And then a lot of times, as in the business of home-based business niche of making money from home, a lot of times it's over promoted. Hey, if you join this, you will make $500 a week or a day or whatever. And a lot of times that's not the case based off of a person's activity and their background and what they already know. And that's why results will vary, because people vary. Some people probably have already done some of this stuff already, and they already got some level of information and education to make it work. Some people are like literally brand new and don't know anything from anything. And so it might take them a little bit longer to really reach whatever their goal is. So that's typically what I would tell someone is ask them, hey, well, how much do you want to make? If for this to be worth your time, obviously you're interested in it. If it's going to be worth your time, what figure do you need to make? And then when they give you that figure, say, okay, if I can show you how to make that, and you can show them just by showing them the comp plan. Hey, this is how it works or whatever, and let me show you how you can get those people. Write out a list or send out, make a video. All the different trainings that that you might have access to as well. So that's kind of what I would do. So there's a lot of different ways. Of course, there's other methods, but just kind of keep that in mind. So hopefully that helped, Joey. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do you still do the $20 a month YouTube guide? That's around the time I found you. That might be maybe one of my other courses that I did. I think it was Online Video Pros. There's been some things I've done over the years, past few years, that's related to video marketing. I had one. I don't have that one right now. I've got a few resources in the description here. If you go down to the YouTube description, you'll see some additional information. I've got a new course, especially, and that course is called, actually, I've got a really cool training called Videopreneur MasterClass. Definitely watch that. This is a shameless plug, but it's a free training. There is an offer at the end of that free training if you want. It's more of a starter kit type of thing, but you'll see all that information. But watch that free masterclass. I go into a lot of detailed information that can really help you to get going. That's usually the biggest issue. I see a lot of people just getting started, right? Because there's so many options. You can do this and you can do that, and you can use this method and that strategy and this tool and that resource. So it just really puts it all together in one section and just gives you enough information so you can get started. But I explain a lot on why video marketing works the best too. So check that out. You'll see the information right below. So let me see. Okay. So, and that's what I was wondering too. You said, no, I can't seem to join because I guess I'm afraid to fail or waste money. Well, here's a little growth, guys, and we'll end this question for tonight because we're coming up on an hour. As an entrepreneur, if you want to be successful, I'm just gonna let you know you're gonna fail. Okay, there's gonna be a lot that you're gonna fail in. Nobody comes in here in this game and just knocks it out of the park. Now, what I mean by fail, I mean, a lot of it is mental. I'm not doing the right activity, which is the reason why most people fail, because they're not being resourceful enough, or they're not taking enough action. Okay, it's okay to fail because that's how you learn. If you start a business and you hadn't made any money the first month, it allows you to look back on what you've done in the last month and what you can do different in the second month. Failure isn't forever. I failed a lot. I still fail at things right now. But what I learned from those failures is, okay, I can't do that anymore. Don't do that, because that doesn't work, right? A lot of times in marketing, we call it testing. right? So if I want to test out some new strategy or test out a video or something, I'll just send it out, see how it goes. So don't be afraid of failing. Okay. As an entrepreneur, you can't be afraid of that. You're going to waste some money from time to time. That's just accept it. Just accept that I'm going to fail every now and then. I'm going to try something that's not going to work. Right. And it's going to give me the ability to learn and do something different. Oh, you know what? I'm going to buy something and I'm not going to get the value that I need, or it's not going to work, or whatever. And I'm going to lose some money from time to time. Just accept that that's going to happen. I'm just going to give it to you 100. Those things will happen. Doesn't mean that any of that is forever though. Okay. You can't move forward if you don't take action. Because if you're always, well, I don't know if I should do this because I might fail. And if you approach every opportunity like that, you'll never, I can guarantee you won't have any success. If that makes sense. Okay. I can guarantee you that. If it's something that you like, if it's something that really like, I like this and I think a lot of people will like it too. And, and I can really see myself, promoting this or really doing this business or starting this business. But I don't know in terms of taking the first step if I should. Well, just do it anyway. You'll never know unless you try it. Just do it. And that's what I always tell people, just focus. Don't be afraid of failure. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Okay. You just got to do what you got to do and you'll be fine. All right. Let's see here. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me look at a few different things here. Then we'll wrap it up here for tonight. If you lost all your money and only had 30 days to get it back, what would your steps be? Let me see. If you lost all your money, it's a really good question, Gerard. I think I made a video. I got to make a video like this. If I lost everything, all my money, and I only had 30 days to get it all back. Okay. This is a really good question. What I would do, I would go super hard with video content on YouTube and on Facebook. Those two things. I used to call it face tubing. So I would create a lot of video content because remember, when you're marketing, the best strategy, the number one method that can get you to the top of whatever you're trying to achieve is through video marketing. There's no other marketing strategy better than video marketing. None. I haven't found one yet. Still, I've been almost 9 years in the game. The one method that gets people to success the fastest is when they're branding themselves through video content. I would just go all in with that. A video every single day. So if I got 30 days, I'm definitely making at least one video every single day. Well, of what? Well, remember, I'll make videos about just giving value. So let's say I'm in some business or whatever. Well, I'll make videos on why I joined the business. I'll make videos on how the compensation plan works, videos about the product or service. I'll give videos on what I've learned from others that helps me in terms of having success online. If I learned something new today about marketing, I'll make a video about it. If I learned something new about some tool that can help me get more leads and sales, I'll make a video about it. If one of my people just ranked up or somebody that's in part of my company actually just got a promotion or reached some huge milestone, I'll make a video about it. And in every video, I'll always give people a call to action of what they need to do to connect with me so I can help them get started in that business. That's what I would do. Every single day, I would at least, sometimes I might make 2 videos. Sometimes I might make 3 videos in a day. But I would definitely at least make one video. And the great thing now is, you don't even have to do a lot of the editing. You can just do live videos. This is a live video. One reason why I wanted to do the Home Biz Hustle Show live was because there's other videos that I want to produce and edit and, shoot, then edit and all that. But it takes time. But I still want to be able to get some kind of value out every single day. Hence, while we're doing it live, it's still a video, still value. People can still get some type of, value from it. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's what I would do, Gerard, is I would definitely go hard with the 30, if not 90-day campaign of, hey, I'm gonna make a video every single day. giving value. And I've got some different I've got some different I've got matter of fact, if you go to let me see, I'm trying to think here, where is that at? I've got a list of a lot of different video ideas. Reach out to me and I'll be able to send that information to you. You can comment or hit me up on YouTube or even on Facebook, and I'll be able to send you that list. It's just a list of video ideas that people can use, but that's what I would do. Very good question. I love those kind of questions. Let me see here, and then we'll wrap this up, guys. Here, let me see. Bobby says, yep, failure is definitely part of the process, but the key thing is to not look at it as a failure, but rather accumulating knowledge. Yep. You never fail. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Bobby, because I've said this a lot over the years. I never fail. I learn. It's just a learning experience. And I'm not afraid to learn. I don't get weird when something doesn't work out right. Sometimes it's just not going to work out right because none of us has a crystal ball and can know exactly how something is really going to work. We can maybe have an idea, especially if it's something new that I've never done before. But just kind of keep those things in place. Here, let's see. Just looking at a few different things here. So let's go ahead and wrap it up, guys. So again, tomorrow here, let me see. Let me see. Roderick, I see here. Roderick said he wants to learn how to set up programs like this. We'll talk about a lot of that stuff, on the channel as well. And don't be afraid to comment. So even if you're watching this live or as a replay, if you got something that you want me to maybe cover in another episode, I'm going to be compiling a list of different things that I can maybe share in this form here. And it'll usually be probably anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. It just all depends. This is kind of going on over a little longer, but it's fine. But however long it needs to be, so we can make sure you guys are getting the value. And so again, I'm going to start again tomorrow. We'll have another episode tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So at 2 p.m. Eastern, that's 1 p.m. Central. And that's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. So 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be starting off tomorrow's episode during that. We'll go over, you'll see some information. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell so you get the notification of when I'm going live and what the topic's going to be and all that good stuff. So it'll definitely help you guys kind of have an idea of what's going on. So we'll talk tomorrow, guys. Enjoyed it. This was the first episode. I've got a lot of cool things I'm still kind of developing. I got stuff coming to the house. So I got some really cool stuff I want to do with the Home Biz Hustle Show. So I kind of just had this idea like a few days ago. And because I've been wanting to make more content. We've been working on some other projects and everything. This will be a safe place. We won't be talking about anything specific, when it comes to different companies and stuff like that. So it's a safe place. So if you got people on your team or people who you're associated with, they can come here. Just Home Biz Hustle Show is going to be mainly about just marketing methods, strategies, tools, resources, mindset, motivation, tech stuff, all kinds of, cool things that we'll just be, discussing and stuff like that. And I got some other courses and stuff coming out later this year as well, some other different ones and that you can definitely plug into. But this would be a really good forum. And then, of course, we'll have different episodes, like I said before, where you could just come on and I'm just here to ask questions. Here to answer your questions about whatever. We'll probably set one of those up. Probably within the next several days. I'll let everybody know in advance so you can get all your questions, set and how that's going to work. I know YouTube gives you the ability to do some pretty cool things when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of working out a few things right now, a few kinks of the show, and we'll be having some special guests come on as well. We'll be doing some interviews with some very successful people who you may know or follow on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So stay tuned for that. I got some people I'm gonna be reaching out to, and they would love to get on and because it helps them to get even more exposure as well. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited about it, and it gives me the ability to always provide a lot of content. And then of course, it's when we go live, it's there on YouTube. It's always there, so people can always go back to it. So I'm excited, guys. Home Biz Hustle is where it's at. I'm excited. We'll see you guys again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, and 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll go from there. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. This is episode number 1, or day 1 of the Home Biz Hustle Show. I'm Steve and Rachel. Again, be sure to like this video, guys. Definitely comment if you have any questions. Just comment below. I'm going to be answering a lot of those, the comments and everything as well. But I'm excited, guys. I'll let you guys get back to your evening. Love you guys. And we'll see you on tomorrow's episode, guys. Enjoy your night. Peace out.